A liberal and a conservative guy are walking down a eerily quiet city street late at night. A man appears. He has a limp. He's waving a knife, and he's shouting some crazy shit about black helicopters, syphilis in the fried chicken, and how Guardians of the Galaxy is the sign of the end of days. He's now just 10 feet away. The crazy guy locks eyes with the liberal and the conservative. He raises the knife in his closed fist. He demands their wallets, their phones, and their jewelry. Both men are carrying guns. Now, before he acts, the liberal guy has a few things to decide. Is this guy really dangerous, or is he just poor and hungry? Was there a West Wing episode about this? If I shoot him, will my kids need to get a bunch of therapy someday in the future? If I shoot him, is my wife going to say, you promised me that you were going to work on your anger issues? Have I ever done anything to piss this guy off? Do I owe him money? Maybe the system failed him, and this guy isn't getting the proper medical attention that he's legally entitled to. Maybe he'll leave us alone if I tell him that I'm a big supporter of the ACLU and that I voted to legalize pot. If I give him the money, he's got to promise me not to spend it on drugs or liquor. I could point him to the nearest Trader Joe's. Meanwhile, while the liberal guy is thinking, the conservative guy reaches into his pocket. He takes out a gun, and he shoots the crazy guy dead. It is time to be less stupid. Donald Trump is the worst thing to happen to liberalism since Whole Food raised the price of hummus to $8 for a half pound. It's mashed up chickpeas, for God's sakes. Holy cow. The brand of conservatism that Trump is selling to his supporters appeals directly to the lizard part of their brain. It's like what meth does for a tweaker. The difference being that when tweakers aren't all hopped up on fertilizer and cough syrup, it's not like talking to the cat. Trump voters say that they worry about safety, so Trump promises to get rid of dangerous Muslims.
Muslims have to report the problems when they see them. If they don't do that, it's a very difficult situation for our country.
Trump voters say that they worry about jobs, so Trump promises to get rid of the Mexicans who are taking their jobs and to bring manufacturing back to the U.S.
We must protect our borders from the ravages of other countries making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs.
Trump voters say they worry that the country is falling apart. Trump promises to make America great. Trump voters say that they miss Chuck Norris. Trump promises to put Chuck Norris on Mount Rushmore and to remake Delta Force. Conservatives tend to see issues as either good or bad, black or white, which is ironic because you tend not to associate black with conservatives. Decisions for conservatives are binary. Big government, bad. States' rights, good. Lower taxes, good. Strong military, good. Sex, bad. Guns, good. Immigrants, bad. Unless they play shortstop or are Sofia Vergara. Criticism of America, bad. Now, the problem with liberalism is that it recognizes that issues are nuanced, not black or white. They are gray. Do you have any idea how many shades of gray there are? I looked it up. There are like 50, probably more. Wikipedia lists ash gray, battleship gray, gunmetal gray, nickel, cool gray, slate gray, puce, taupe, and cinerous. Cinerous? I thought cinerous was one of those websites that offer a cloud-based solution to some shit that I don't understand. Liberalism is not binary. Liberalism is nuanced. Liberals are against neo-Nazis spray painting swastikas on a synagogue. But if Nazis want to march on Main Street on Rosh Hashanah, liberals are the first to donate money to the ACLU to protect their right to do so. And yet, liberals on Twitter will fucking crucify you if you say anything bad about the female reboot of Ghostbusters. Liberalism is nuanced. Liberals believe in a free press, even when the press reveals the ugly truth that our military inflicted torture on Iraqi soldiers, which makes everyone reconsider how moral we really are. Liberals want to see criminals locked up, unless there are mitigating circumstances, like poverty or violence or a poor education. Or maybe they operated a hedge fund that supported a dog and cat rescue. You see, liberalism is nuanced. Liberals believe women should be paid equal salary for equal work, that sexual harassment in the workplace should be punished. But liberals also thumper about the subjugation of women in Muslim countries because, well, it's a difficult situation over there. Muslims should have religious freedom, and Saudi Arabia is our ally. Liberals want the government to subsidize the poor, but not to listen in on the cell phone calls poor people might make to their cousin Ahmed in Yemen. And the media doesn't help. Nuance requires time. And TV doesn't have time for clarity. TV has time for yes, no, up, down, winner and loser, bad, good. Explanation doesn't sell cheesy gorditas, energy drinks, or blankets with sleeves. If it did, PBS wouldn't need Alan Alda to come out twice a year to beg us to buy a fucking tote bag. But if Democrats want to change the course set by Trump's 62 million voters to win back control of the House and Senate in 2018, we're going to have to do a better job selling liberalism's virtues, defending liberalism's virtues, and explaining them too. You can see the other 35 episodes, of Be Less Stupid on our streaming service, factbox.tv. There's also lots of other shows there. This versus that, Pizza with Writers, and Get Sex Tonight. Almost 50 hours of original shows. And they're all 100% factual entertainment, and they're totally free. And if you're inclined to donate to us to help support this worthy endeavor, there are buttons on every page to donate through PayPal. It'll take you, probably less than a minute. Anyway, thanks, and I will see you next time on Be Less Stupid.